Tracy. This is my channel, Tracy from the Mermaid Co. And I have a stress pimple. Yes, I do. I'm supposed to not have any hormones. I don't know why that's happening. But I have a couple things to show you. And, but yeah. So, I, you know, things are not easy without my medicine. I have not located medicine. I have some older expired Ritalin I'm taking. So, but my depression has kicked in really something. But I've been walking and journaling and trying to eat as healthy, though this weekend's not been the best. But Friday I had to go to my cataract doctor at 4 o'clock. Didn't see him till 5. Just my last cataract checkup, which went well. I don't have to go back for a year. But he found a tear in my retina. And this man does not speak much. I mean, does not speak much. I mean, he's somewhere on the spectrum. But very thorough man. But he said more words to me and actually made eye contact twice. I thought, oh, Jesus, what's happening? So it's because it was Friday night late, right? Nobody's open. And of course, today I have an appointment with my orthopedic. So I left them a voicemail because apparently I was not allowed to walk. He said, don't do much. Don't do yoga, don't do anything, don't clean, don't move anything, like don't do laundry. Well, I was off Saturday, someone was gonna help me in my garage, so I canceled all that. And I started doing I did some art, but I didn't wanna carry anything up or down. So, and then I only did a little bit and I pretty much did rest my eyes. And then I did go to work Sunday for like half a day, but I felt like I had a new floater. So what would happen is if I had tons of new floaters, like coming from the bottom up, that's a sign my retina has detached. I need to call the emergency number and probably get myself somewhere. Well, very stressful. And I don't know, because I was sort of stunned, we talked more about what I should not be doing right now, that I didn't ask any questions. And you know, when you start Googling, you get different answers, like, can I drive myself, right? I'm trying to line, my friend Robin is on call today, which is Monday, which is so nice. But what a drag, right? It drives me nuts not knowing, but he's going to contact me probably around 8:30. He wants to call and make sure this group can take me today, right? If not, then he's gonna call another place. That's how bad it is. He wants me to go today, so. I look at this a couple ways. First, I was really unhappy. I mean, just, you know, thinking, God, really? And now I have to cancel my orthopedic appointment, which I need desperately. I left them a voicemail, honest to God. So I'm gonna call them today and see if I can get in this week. But because I need to get going. But I may not even be able to do BT work. I don't have, I mean, the information is so varied. Like, will I have to rest for a week, right? I don't want to sit home for a week. I don't, and not do anything. Do I need a day? Can I drive? Can I not drive? You know, all kinds of stuff going on. So it's been, can't describe. So Friday, my cleaners came. And, you know, Joanna was coming back Sunday. I don't know. You know, I'm going to do it like once a month. And I could shut the door, because, you know, I've been opening the door and letting Moira, she's such a cute little thing, come out. I thought she was in there and I shut the door, so, you know, she wouldn't be scared. So I come home, kind of freaked out, sitting in the chair thinking, okay, what is going on? I thought, well, let me go feed everyone. So I fed Claire, I went up to feed Moira, couldn't find Moira, she's not in the room. I looked, okay, number one, I'm not supposed to be running around, okay? So now I'm upset. Now I look in my bedroom, not there. Now, had no one been in my house, it dawned on me. So I'm looking. Finally, I call my Sophia, who's the head of it, and I said, hey, can you just check? There was only one woman here, at least when I left. And I said, can you just ask her, like, if she might have, you know, accidentally left the door open? Because I don't want to look outside if I don't have to, right? Unless it slipped me out. So, because, you know, people do it accidentally, right? And Sophia has cats, and she said, no, everyone's really trained. So we were sitting there talking, and I'm getting more and more upset. And I'm like, yeah. And they were like, well, could she have gotten, if it wasn't all the way, gotten her paw? Because she was a feral cat, right? But normally she comes right out and talks to me. But you know what? She might have had it, right? Cooped in that room, no mom. Yeah. So I'm upset. Calling Beverly, and I'm in like thinking, well, I kill myself, and then she can have the house and the cat, my Clara. But it brought out such dark stuff. And I was like getting whipped around by it. So I'm sitting on the stairs talking to Sophia. And Sophia's like, well, I'll come over and we'll look outside. I said, Sophia, it's a black cat and a black night. I said, I don't think so. I said, if the woman said, your friend said, 100% she shut the door, then okay, she's in the house. That's it. I'm not going to worry about it. It's not like I was accusing anyone, but, you know, one time they were cleaning my oven and, you know, didn't quite turn, something happened. And the ignition for the gas, so there was gas in this house when I came home. Nobody meant to do that. Things happen, right? So I'm not sure if I upset Sophia or not, but where was this cat? Now, had no been in this house. But anyway, so I'm talking to Sophia, trying to and dark thoughts, like waves, right? This cat comes flying up. Anyway, so I'm up and downstairs. I thought, have you all heard of Schrodinger's cat? I'm not saying it right, but it's from Big Bang Theory. Schrodinger's cat. It's this theory that if you put a cat in a box, it could be either dead or alive. Like it's the idea that you don't know. It could be either way, right? And I thought, well, this is a Schrodinger's cat. Either cat's outside or it's in the house, kind of thing. Anyway, I journaled a lot of what was coming up because, of course, it's not like there isn't stuff. You know how it is like when you have a nozzle, right? And a little bit's coming out, but then, you know, you kind of work on it and then more comes out and then finally you get it all cleaned and stuff comes out. That's how I feel. So I've been working with that and then feeling so vulnerable about this eye. And like I said to him, well, what did I do? Like, I won't do it again. You know what I mean? Like at first I thought I did something and who knows, right? He said he wouldn't say abnormal. He goes, your eye's not normal. He said it's long. And long eyes kind of pull and it's easy to tear. So chances are now, too, I'm probably going to have tears. But I will have a relationship with, another doctor. And so one, I feel blessed that he caught it. What if I hadn't had that appointment and, and then my retina would attach and that was a whole nother story. So I stopped reading anything, right? And I got my friend on call, which is lovely. Nobody else really could do it. I have to rethink this because my brother's moving and he's in a big, he was working like Saturday and Sunday. Like they have a bid to put in and it's like round the clock. So he really could not take me. And then my sister-in-law only had a couple hours available and it's going to take an hour and a half at least to get there. Like someone's got to come get me and it's in Rockville. Take me, we're going to say 35 minutes, but I want an hour to get down there, parked and in there. So yeah. So it brought up a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm going to have a talk with some of my friends. Now my friend Robin will take me anytime, anywhere. She's my dire ride girl, right? And I'm going to talk to a couple other friends and just, it's a lot to ask people on their day off or God forbid to take time off, right? It's a lot. So think about all this. And, but a lot of stuff came up and it really, the walking has been helping me. So I can't walk right now. So that's not helpful. And it's not even that I ate a bunch of junk. It's just I haven't been eating enough, right? Because I've been nauseous. One, going off the Adderall, like I had to, cold turkey's not good. And the Ritalin is, I can't describe it. It's just not as good. But it's not, I am struggling to get out of bed. I hate that more than anything. So that's what's happening. So I will know. I'm going to post this, probably not till I get back, just because. And then I'm going to post this, and then we'll know. And I'll know. So I have to reschedule my orthopedic. And then the thing is, I'll be home for a few days, so it's going to help me rest my arm. But it's also frustrating. Like, I was going to work in my garage on Saturday. It was a beautiful day. And was going to get, my goal was to get 10 boxes out of there and do the Halloween and this and that. So now, like, even like reaching up to get something, I can't do it. That's weird too. Very strange. So that's what's happening. And I'm sure for Christmas, Joanna will get Christmas stuff down. But she's back. Thank God. I thought she's going to come and she's not going to have her cat. But Schrodinger's cat, right? And I don't know that I had not had this eye diagnosis, I would have gotten so dark, or I've had my medicine. It's like a perfect storm of like really struggling, holding it together, and then really, to me, bad news, and then this cat's not here. Jesus. And poor Beverly, because when I get dark, y'all, I get like dark. Even if it's just like a 10-minute, but that's just more stuff to work on. I have a lot new stuff to work on, y'all. So it's just hard. And this is what I want to work on. Like, I want to be able to handle this kind of stuff better. But I'm not sure without the brain medicine that my brain is capable. I don't know. It's a thing. It's a thing. And I think internally I've been, look, stress pimple. Yeah. But I do think, again, I spent my whole life blaming myself for stuff and being mean. So it's not, I think when I'm under stressful situations, that comes back. And I don't want to do that. This is just to be healed, right? And Beverly was reading me some affirmations. And there's one like, everything is happening right now for my greater good, right? And I want to believe that. I do. And I want to experience that. And it's going to take a long time. I think, I don't know, who knows how long. To like, that be my first thought. Like, wow, I wonder why this is happening. Like, what good is coming my way? That's powerful. But I almost thought, am I going to come in here and whine now? And it's not whining, it's sharing. And I know some of you feel the same way. Like, my God, I lost person after person after person in a 5-year span. Even one of my favorite followers here, friends, I was thinking about this. I came across an email she sent me, Deb. It's so sad. And she said, she was in a hospice, and I didn't have any details about what was going on, and she wasn't that old. And I think she might have had COVID. I can't remember. I don't know anything really. And she just said this would be her last email, and that she was listening to me when she could. It was giving her comfort, and she felt like she was with a friend. You guys, so I've been thinking about her a lot, and I thought, she might not have had a lot of people in her life, but she found something that gave her comfort, and she appreciated it. That's what's amazing. And that it was me. We can only hope in our suffering and our challenges. And the reason I share is so people don't feel alone and I don't feel alone. To find things that do give you comfort or joy or make you think or go, what? So, and that's why I keep doing this. And I did film one, and I thought, no. No, not sending that out. So, and I'm going to try to finish my pumpkin thing, and Mark and Sue and I'm trying to narrow them down. We're going to have like a day of pumpkin fall food. So like we're going to have breakfast, and then we'll have lunch, and then we'll have a snack, and then we'll have a dinner, and then we'll have a dessert. So not like tons of candy or tons of this. We're actually going to have like a day. I think that would be fun. So we're going to have more savory things. And like I've got gluten-free pumpkin ravioli. I thought that with a little thing of soup would be a good lunch. I have these pumpkin, the kind of toxic rolls you get, cinnamon rolls you get in the can. You know, I've had this my whole life. My orange are my favorite. My dad loved the orange ones. Found pumpkin, you know, we'll have that. And yeah, and Beverly got me the pumpkin cake from Trader Joe's, y'all. It's good. So I'm saving, you know, some of that. And yeah. So we have to let them think about dinner, right? Like we might make some kind of autumn soup, and oh my God, really, I'm gonna put it in my calendar. Sue's gonna teach me to make her vegetable lasagna, and she's so good. So I want to do that because I like to make it to work sometime, because the supervisor of the branch is vegetarian. So, and you know, at work I was so supported. She's so lovely, and you know, she's, you know, we're gonna get a new director. And Jenny, call me. And it's the first feel out's not great, like less than not great. So, and she and I are talking, like, we're gonna sit in your office 5 minutes a day when we're together. We're gonna think really good thoughts, and we're gonna surround ourselves in light and love and only what's good for us. We're gonna elevate up, right? And luckily we're on simpatico with that. But she was so good to me, and she's like, text me when you get back. Are you sure you can drive? And I'm like, yeah, I can drive. I felt like I had a new floater, and my eye started not to hurt, but it felt weird. So I'm like, yeah, and she was checking in books for me. She was, you know, I was just helping people because I wanted to be there. We were short staffed, and, you know. So, and then Beverly bought me all this really good food from Trader Joe's in the morning, and we got, so let's see. I'm not going to do it all today because I don't feel good. But this Trader Joe's all butter apple shortbread cookies, right? I might save that for Mark and Sue for a snack. And then I have the new, it's lemon herby macaroni salad. And then we have the new uncured kind of dip. I don't remember, chicken bacon dip, something like that. And she got me, unfortunately they didn't have the sugar bees. Today, my friend is taking me, Robin, I'm gonna run into Wegmans and buy a bag, two of them. I love those things. And then, what else did I get? She got me my creamer. I was down to literally my last cup yesterday. And she got some snickerdoodle cookies, you know, the kind that are big, you know, and they come in a box, and they're like a bakery cookie. You know what? They weren't that great. She bought it for me to give to work, you know, to put on the table. And my friend, her name's Nancy, my supervisor, she loves snickerdoodles. So I gave those to her for checking in, helping me. I didn't like them that much. So I didn't even eat a whole one. Because my eating a whole cookie, it felt like, I mean, it's not terrible, but their molasses cookies are really good. So I don't know. Could be my taste buds too. What else did she get me? She got me like ketchup, and I needed coconut aminos, just stuff like that. So how supportive is that? Very supportive. So I'm just waiting for the doctor to call. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna show you a couple things, and I'm gonna go get dressed and just sit, remain calm. And one of the things, I got some bills and stuff to do today, and then I'm gonna try, depending on how it goes. I don't want to be on the phone until I get back, but I've got a couple appointments to make, and then I'm taking this. So any of you who are into this, it's called Sketchbook Revival, an online workshop, right? And it's free. It's free. And whose website is it? Interesting. They're all mostly people I've never heard of. But put in Sketchbook Revival and online workshop. And what they're doing is, it's, how do I print out the schedule? Anyway, Karen Abend, A-B-E-N-D. She's the one doing it. Let me do that. I don't have a schedule. These are the materials list. Huh. It's starting, let's see. So they have right now, so it's free. She has a bigger course, of course, they want you to take. I think this is genius. So it starts the 23rd. And I think it goes through October 9th. And then you have till like the 19th that is accessible to you for free. And then you could, join and pay money and have access to forever, which is super cool. And so even if you're not like going to do it and you're artistic or creative or you like this kind of thing, just watch it. And you don't have to watch all of it. But it's really cool. But their list is crazy. It's a lot of people actually. Right now there's 3 classes, prep classes to watch, and then they have 2 a day for like that whole long time. But it's always fascinating to me now. A lot of them are bookbinders and calligraphers. So there's a lot of stuff I've never heard of. And I'm not somebody that likes to make traditional journals. Like I love my junk journals and using tape and stuff. But when you start sewing and all that kind of stuff, I don't have the patience for it. I don't have the brain for it. But I'll watch it. And so they have drawing materials, painting materials, collage materials, bookmaking materials, handmade watercolor, paint and ink, and other materials. One thing I'm noticing is I mostly have cheap watercolor, and I'm starting to understand the difference because Beverly's given me a little bit. But one of the things people do is they make their own set, right? So you buy watercolor in tubes, and then you have your little, it's a big thing. Anyway, not now, but next year. And for Christmas, I'm going to start getting better watercolors slowly. Like one woman said, this is taking me a long time to amass this, right? But I am seeing the difference. I really am. And so that's a good thing, right? But for now, it's fine. And then I'm going to start with the basics that I can mix and make other colors with, right? But I really would like to, I think my first thing I do if I'm going to pay for a class, other than the ones I'm already taking, which are awesome, is I would like a really good class on color mixing. And I just don't know why I struggle with that a little bit. I have a good eye, but you learn by doing, right? So drawing materials, I'm very excited about that, right? And I have most of this, really. I don't have soft pastels. And Robin Marie Smith, the other class I'm taking for free, she had pastel, like watercolor crayons by this company, STABILO. So I might put that on my Christmas list. Before I would have just ordered them. Nope, that's not what I'm doing. But I have the rest of these, really, pretty much. I don't have, there's something, I don't know if I have a dip pen and a fountain pen. Don't need them, but I'm going to look around for that. The rest, other than the wax pastels and crayons. So that's the only thing. And there's a paper stump. I know what she's talking about, and I probably have one somewhere, but in the painting materials, I'm good. There's certain colors, but I'm going to use what I have. Paintbrushes, there's one that Robin Marie Smith likes. I'm going to look at and eventually get. Like she said, like people are really particular about watercolor paint brushes. So she said she has a dedicated set that she only uses for watercolor, but a lot of the brushes she likes and she uses for everything. But I have a lot of brushes. I just need to look at them. But I have a lot of cheap brushes. But that's something I'm going to start doing too, is collecting better brushes. Like if Michael's has like 40% off and it's a good deal, I get one brush. It's like my brother one year, I'm like, I want one really good knife. So I would rather have a $100 knife than a $100 set that had different knives and steak knives, you know what I mean? So that's how it is now. I want one really, just start collecting different sizes of really good. I have liquid watercolors, white gesso. I'm not sure I have masking fluid. And then they have collage materials, y'all. You know I have that. So magazines, stuff, all kinds. I have literally have it, every single thing I have it. So they want like found words. I have a whole huge thing of that. Magazine, junk mail envelopes, check, white envelope, fabric bits, lace, glue. I have all that. Now, book making materials. So all this paper, and I never quite remember, like 18 sheets of 660 to 200 GSM paper on. So that is British, so I'm not sure. And then number one, I'm not doing that. So I have plenty of sketchbooks. I have plenty of paper. And if there's some simple book binding, I'll do that. I don't know, maybe I will. I don't see myself making one, especially right now. Like strip of stiff paper, linen, cotton thread. I have that. 2 pieces of rigid board. I have that. Packing tape, glue. Excuse me. Pressing equipment. 3 different options available in session. Not getting that. And then they have handmade watercolor paint and ink. So 1 to 2 earth or mineral pigments. Okay. To ask Beverly. Gum Arabic powder. Now, if I don't have that, I might get that because I have these, what did I do with them? They're powders that I was trying to use, but you need gum Arabic. And I'm gonna look for that. Liquid honey. What's that, y'all? Glass palette. Well, I have something like you use an old frame, kind of. So they want glass muller, M-U-L-L-E-R, I have no idea. And then they have one, thyme or clove essential oil, absolutely not. And then just a bunch of other stuff. Yeah. So I want a typewriter, but that will be for next year because I want to master my sewing machine first. But there are a lot of typewriters now that are a lot less expensive. I think of all the typewriters I've had in my life. My friend Angela, who passed away, she had one. I wish I'd gotten it, but at the time it was too much. So anyway, so y'all interested? Just watch it. You don't have to commit one thing. You don't have to do one thing. Just watch it. You might pick up one thing, watch what you feel like watching. But I like that they're all new people pretty much for me. I think there's only like one person I've heard of. So that's exciting. And then, so I'm starting to, so apparently turmeric tea with like green tea is excellent for ADHD brains, any brain, right? So I just got this. So it has turmeric with green tea, ginger and lemon, turmeric with green tea, raspberry and cranberry, moringa with green tea, turmeric flavor, and pure matcha sencha turmeric flavor. Hot or cold. I love this. I got this on Amazon. I love that it's a variety. So I've been doing 1 cup a day at work. So I am going to try this again. I don't know about the turmeric flavor. We'll see. If I don't like it, I'll return it. The other thing I have is this. So I got this for my mom. I forget what it says. 2017. So I got it for her like maybe a year before she died. Because she was always putting her timer down, right? Always. Never could find it. So, and what's funny is I've been using it because guess what? I'm always putting my stuff down, can't find it. So I had it, and last time I used it, it didn't make a ding anymore. And I use a lot. They have all kinds of fancy ones, but I went right back to the one I like. So I got that. And then the other thing I got a couple weeks ago, I wanted to try with you guys, is Made Good Mornings. I think I got this at Target, and it was good on yucca. Be careful though, y'all. Some stuff, it's got all kinds of healthy things in it. 2 grams of protein, 2 fiber. These aren't always my favorite things, but they're a great thing to grab, right? If I haven't ever. And I feel like I need a little something, and grab this and like a boiled egg or something, right? I forget what they were. Everything's so expensive, but Target had them out like for their back to school stuff, but everything else they had was toxic. So give your kid toxic crap. Really, you should just make these, but. And this is blueberry. They had all kinds. See, they're always dry to me. It tastes good. But super dry. So they have gluten-free oats, gluten-free oat flour, date paste, brown rice, syrup, sweetened dry blueberry, chia seeds, vegetable extracts, spinach, broccoli, carrots, tomato, beets, shiitake, mushrooms, kind of stuff. So I wouldn't get them again. Not my thing. But I'm always happy to try. And I will eat them, and I'll offer one to Beverly and Joanna if she likes them. It's nice to have someone to share my food with. 6 different vegetable extracts. You wouldn't know that from eating it, right? But sometimes when I have to take a pill and I need something. Anyway, so that's been about it. Been very careful about not shopping because the urge is really strong when all this is going on. But, Beverly and I were talking about how if I do something hard or whatever, I expect a treat because that's what my parents did. Like we were talking about earaches and medicine, and I used to get earaches all the time, and the medicine was vile. One was like liquid color, it looked like urine, it was just thick enough to be gross, and then the other one looked like smushed tomatoes. I would scream and holler. So it was like, okay, well, if you take it or you let them give you a shot, we will take you to McDonald's, or we'll go get paper dolls, or we'll go get a stuffed animal. So I was very much trained, like Pavlov's dog, to respond to that. And there's a part of me, my mom still did it up to when she died. So there's part of me, that, and Beverly, we talked about that, my expectation, I was trained that way, and I'm trying to untrain myself. Or how about you do this and then go take a nice walk, or do this and have some creative time, do this, and why don't you, thinking of different things. Especially I'd rather think, okay, let's say you were going to spend $15 on something you don't need. Let's put that in a little tally towards a massage, right? And you get enough, you can go get a massage. So, but let me show you. So in this Robin Marie Smith class, her watercolors, there's a difference. So it's okay. So basically, you're just doing layers and layers and layers. So there's all kinds of watercolor. I was trying out some fluorescent ones I have. There's some acrylic on here. But what I can do, now it's going to be ripped up, so it's going to look different. But I can also put like a whitewash or something. And this one has, now, alcohol inks, for those of you who know, are usually used on a glossy paper, and they spread, and you can do all kinds of really cool marbling effects, but she likes it on here. So this is alcohol ink, and I just sprayed it, and you have a little window, right? You see on the back. So anyway, I was a little disturbed, and this was just like an overflow sheet. But Beverly gave me this. So Robin Marie Smith uses this called Blister ink powder, and I want every color. Hers, she has the red one. It's beautiful. Of course, it's not on the website now. It's called John Deal Books. So this is Red Brush Show. So it's kind of the same thing. It's like a burst powder, very pigmented. Only take a few grains, right? So I overdid it, and that's what this stuff was. But it's really cool. So it's just a powder, and then you add a little water or whatever. So anyway, yeah. So I'm going to you know, I did some of the Robin Marie Smith, this Good and Plenty Papers class she has for free. And then, but what I'm going to do is I am going to slowly put this stuff away. I'm trying to organize it like these are watercolors, the nicer watercolors, right? These are watercolor crayons, and so I'm trying to, so then I could just grab it and go. These are sort of cheaper watercolors. So it's the same thing, right? Get a little bit more organized and let stuff go. So that cat, little Moira, is hiding in my fabric kind of closet behind something because she's little. Claire used to do that, not anymore. So, all right, guys, I will let you know what's going on. And, you know, this too shall pass. And again, I'm just going to feel blessed that he caught it before something else happened, right? And now it's just something I have to be aware of. I swear to you, my brother and never goes to the doctor. My mother never. And honestly, they never had stuff like that. But I'm flying up with my gynecologist this week. So, oh, and my DEX scan is normal. So I want to talk to her about like how normal is normal. And then I got the results in the mail for my mammogram, and it's negative, and I do not have dense breasts. So I explained all this, the difference and all that. So, you know, I don't have to do it as often as someone who maybe has denser breast tissue. I don't know. I feel like everything's dense, but there you go. So I see her, and that reminds me I have to have my blood work sent to her. And then we'll see each other in January for a pap smear just to check everything, see how everything's going. And then I'll do once a year. So, you know, and she's wonderful. She's like, send me anytime you get blood work or stuff done. I want to have the complete picture on you. How often does a doctor do that? She's just lovely. So it's different, you know, they're so busy. It's not like I'll ever have like a close relationship, and that's okay. But I know that I could call her and see her, and she makes me feel better. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the next orthopedic. So that's going to be tricky with my eye, and trying to join the gym, and it'll work out. It'll work out. So, yeah, busy. You have to cancel one appointment for another appointment. Wow. I'm just thankful I have really good insurance, you guys. And I'm very thankful for that. But, yeah. And again, I need a nutritionist, my EMDR. I just hit a point where I just can't call another person. But today and I'm going to call Caremark. I hate CVS now with a passion. And I'm going to have everything sent through mail order that I can. And then I use Giant because, one, when you call Giant's phone number, it's not hysterically crazy and people pick up. CVS, then now the new thing is, oh, we'll leave a message for the pharmacist. They'll get back to you within an hour. Bull crap. No way. I hate them. I hate them. So Giant is going to be it. And so what I did is I called different Giants, and this Giant way out, because somebody I work with said she was okay getting her stuff. So I talked to someone there, and she's like, we do have 100th of Ritalin. So he sent that in. I never got anything. So this was Friday, and then all the hell broke loose. So I need to hunt that down and see if they have it and get them set up to send me text messages like CVS does. But anyway, I'm calling Caremark and talk to them and say, what the hell am I supposed to do without my brain medicine? Like, and why can't CVS have a website you can go on and see who might have it? I mean, this is insane. Back in the day, my brain guy was telling me they wouldn't even tell you if they had it in stock. You just had to do it and then get rejected. It's something else. So if all goes well and they had it, I will pick it up Saturday. It's gonna take me an hour to get there, which is fine. That's not unusual for this area. And then there's a couple thrift stores near there. So I thought, well, I'll just make a day of it. And, you know, I want to try some new jeans on and, you know, just walk around and look. And So that was the thinking. I'm always on the hunt for Mrs. Claus. And my new one is Frankenstein and His Bride. Frankenstein's monster and His Bride. But thrifting for, I'm not buying anything that I don't go, oh my God, I love that. Not, again, don't buy the best thing there that day. And I'm looking for an office chair for downstairs. I need one more comfortable chair. I just don't want to buy one. Honestly, they fall apart and you have to put it together. So I want to find one, already old one, put together that's, you know, sturdy. And yeah. So that's the plan. We'll see, make plans and then, you know, forget it. Because, you know, it may or may not happen, but you have to have something on paper, right? Okay, let me go get ready, you guys. Wish me well. And I will, yeah, I'll check in, let you know how it goes. And again, I have other stuff to post that's random, so I'm going to work on that. And yeah, and you know, I know for the next few days I can't do anything, but I think in my library I'm trying to make it more comfortable. And if I work in small amounts and don't try to, you know, do anything heavy, I think I'll be okay. I'll have to see, you know, at least this next weekend I'm off. I'd like to get some stuff done. I'd like to get some Halloween done. But I'm sure Joanne could go in and would bring it down for me in the garage so I could look at it. And then, yeah, I'm going to try to let go of more than I keep, actually. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, guys, you take care. I appreciate you so much. And you're not alone, you know, and if you need help, reach out for help. There's so many, like, places you can call for free and talk. And, you know, I have you guys, I have friends. So it's nice just to, you know, if you don't feel supported, look for support, right? And maybe your close family and friends aren't the people to support you. Maybe you need people who actually know what they're talking about in whatever that situation is, right? And there's a lot of free support out there. A lot of free support. So, especially if you're someone who doesn't reach out for support, now's the time, right? The one thing you know, in the pandemic, we are all connected. And like, of course, I believe reading books. You hit me in the comments if there's a subject or something you want some recommendations on. I'm a reader's advisor. I'm very good at it and I love it. So I'm always happy to do that. As a matter of fact, I have some book stuff to put up. And anyway, you guys take care and I will talk to you soon.